Hey, it's Gabe with API Nation. Today I'm going to show you how you can connect Follow Up Boss to Thanksio. That way all those contacts and leads you have in Follow Up Boss can automatically be sent to Thanksio as you add them. That way you can hop into Thanksio and send awesome handwritten cards to your contacts and leads, build that relationship, stick out in their mind as an agent who cares, and create more deals. It's super easy to set this up. Let me show you how. First step is to go to apination.com. You're going to click this button that says Discover Connections. Once you do that, you're going to see a ton of different apps, real estate, marketing, productivity, that you can sync to save yourself some time. They're alphabetical. Here's F for Follow Up Boss. I'm going to click on that. Here you'll see a bunch of different apps for Follow Up Boss specifically that you can automate. So Follow Up Boss can sync with Loop. You can send contacts to Dub, high level Google Contacts. And this time we're doing Thanksio. There it is. Click on that. And if you're not familiar with Thanksio, just go to thanks.io and you can learn all about them. You can see they send out handwritten cards. You can even hop in and mock up what your card would look like with different handwriting styles. You can also send gift cards. So it's a great option to build those relationships and stick out in your client's mind. So we want to send our contacts from Follow Up Boss to Thanksio. I'm going to activate this sync that does just that. So the first step is to create an API Nation account or sign into an API Nation account if you already have one. If you need to create one, just click this link at the top, or you can sign right in. I'm going to go ahead and sign in with Google, and that is going to get me right into my account. Step 2, connect Follow Up Boss. So if you've already connected Follow Up Boss in the past, it'll be here. That's where the account is that I've connected previously. But if you need to connect it, you'll just click the connect button. It asks for an API key and a name for your company. So you'll just go into Follow Up Boss, and here in Follow Up Boss, you're going to click Admin. Come over here to More, and there is API, so I'll click that. Then you'll click this to create an API key. Name it, so you can name it whatever you want. You can name it Thanksio, or you can name it API Nation, totally up to you. Create it, and there it is. So this is the only time you'll see it. Make sure to copy it, make sure you have it before you go back to API Nation and paste it into the API key field. Then you can just name it. That could be your name, your company's name, your team's name, whatever works for you. And hit connect. All right, so I've connected Follow Up Boss. Similar thing with Thanksio. I hit connect, and Thanksio actually will just go right out to thanks.io. If you already have an account there and you've signed in, it'll grab that and come on back and make the connection. So be sure to do that before you set up this connection. Make a Thanksio account and sign into it. Once you do that, the connection will show up here in the accounts area, and I can select it. All right, we're ready to create the sync. So there's a couple options here. Exactly who do I want to send over from Follow Up Boss? Do I want to send people from all stages, or do I only want to send them from a specific stage, maybe contact or lead, nurture, hot prospect? I can do that. Do I want to send them over from a specific source? So if they came from my website, or if they came from Facebook or an open house, I can specify that here. And then some agents will actually only want to send them over if they have a specific tag. So they work in Follow Up Boss and they tag people as, card. Then when they tag them as card, this integration picks them up, sends them to Thanksio, where you can send them a card. You can do that, or you can just have everybody synced into Thanksio. That way they'll all be there waiting for you, and you can easily send them cards whenever you hop in there. As they come into Thanksio, where do you want them to live? You can create a new folder, that's what I would do, and call it Follow Up Boss Contacts. And you can do this as many times as you want. For example, if you want to create a sync from the stage Hot Leads, and then you can have Thanksio create a folder called Hot Leads, and then have different rules for those people as they get imported. So this is a really interesting way to create automations that interact just by changing stages, adding tags in Follow Up Boss. Something cool happens in Thanksio. So now that we've created the sync, we're going to hit subscribe to start our subscription. And we're going to look at our final step, which is to activate the sync. You're going to see all of this stuff is already set up. We just did this. You might want to double check the mapping just to make sure everything is coming across how you'd like. First name, street, city, state. This all looks good. If there's anything else you want to send over, you can just hit the plus sign right here. and choose the field you want to send into it. So maybe I want to send stage into that custom field I have here, so I can take a look at it. And maybe I want to send tags into this other custom field. That's great, that'll work for me. But yeah, this looks great. I'm gonna go to the top and activate the sync. Cool, you can see the sync is now running. And that's it, that's how you connect Follow-Up Boss to Thanksio, get all those contact into Thanksio, start sending those handwritten cards, gift cards, building that relationship, staying in touch with your clients for days and years so that you're always ready to be their agent for their next deal. If you have any questions or need any assistance, give us a phone call, shoot us an email. We're API Nation, connecting the world's applications. We love doing this stuff.